program is part of the Scene Project's podcast network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.
Streams filling our hands, begging to be solved, remembering the lives we lived before, searching for answers out in the void. We're all just restless girls and boys, looking for keys to open the door. Time's everlasting, time never lasts. Seconds slipping from my grasp, holding you closer, holding our breath, observing the march of time as the present quickly fades into our past. Swimming in circles now and we can't get out and we can't get off this ride. A vessel is tossing in the waves. Step up the shadows, no need to hide. Our future is rising with the tide. The only thing we need to be is brave. Time's everlasting, but time never lasts. Quite as long as we wanted to. Watching seconds slipping from my grasp, holding you closer, holding our breath, observing the march of time as the present quickly fades into our past.
Welcome into another exciting episode of The Scene. I'm your host, Bubba Startz, and you are back here on a Monday afternoon for Unsigned Spotlight. I am joined always by my co-host, AJ Waller from across the pond. AJ, how's the weather in the UK today?
It's dark. It's dark. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening and it's dark and cold, but not as cold as in I don't need a blanket this time. And it's Monday.
Yes, and a great Monday. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Anything exciting for you last weekend?
I tell you what, I was being a spud man. I tell you what, when you grow up and you have some dreams as a little kid and you walk past the seaside and you think, I'd love to work in an ice cream van or I'd love to work in a fish and chip van. My one was I'd love to serve jacket potatoes to everybody on the seaside. And I finally got to live out that dream over the weekend. And I was serving jacket potatoes while I was looking at the beautiful ocean in Torbay. So everybody was walking past, and I was serving the jacket potatoes and the bacon sarnies and the burgers. Stunning, I tell you. Things we do. I tell you what, the life of a music rock star, eh?
You said it. I mean, I think anyone who's an artist has done some pretty interesting odd jobs, right?
Oh, what was your most odd job? Come on, this is this is my odd job. What was the weirdest job you've ever had?
Weirdest. I mean, like the oddest one, I guess, would be selling magazines door to door on a magazine crew. So kind of like going from town to town, staying in hotels, and like very similar to the lifestyle, I guess, right? Like the touring life. But yeah, that was the strangest job that I ever had. Thank God it was
So you
very
was a,
grueling.
you was a paper boy then, basically. You was a paper boy when you was a teenager. You
Yeah,
delivered the
except for
papers, yeah?
overpriced magazine subscriptions and
You made that sound so like, really like top of the art. He was on his little bike, literally throwing the papers at the granddads and trying to hit him on the head as he was a boy.
you made it sound a lot more grandiose than it actually was. Can you stop, please? I don't know what this
You
cat is
say
doing.
that to the cat, you don't say that
Yeah,
to me.
I sorry guys. I don't know what my cat is doing. She's losing her mind. She probably needs to go outside. It's been cold and oh, Michael, the visual with that. Yeah, see, so you know what? Being a spud man, not so bad, AJ. Not so
It
bad.
wasn't a being so man. And I'll tell you what was good about being a stud man, and Michael has just joined us. One of the ways that I was speaking to artists, independent artists, about their music being heard, so many independent artists say, tell you what, it's really annoying that our music isn't played at Christmas time. You know what? A lot of you work at Tesco's or Walmart or things like that. Say to the manager, I've just got a new CD out. Can I take the rubbish Christmas song off and put mine in instead? So basically, Michael Kaggle has been played in Torbay for a whole weekend on a sack of speakers, not a sack of spuds, on a set of speakers to the whole beach, his whole Christmas album for 2 whole days. And there must be over the whole weekend, I reckon about 5,000 people have heard his new album. How cool is that? Independent artists, be creative. Walk into your local Walmart. Just say to them, do you mind I play my new album? I'm sure they won't mind.
Speaking of Christmas albums and Christmas parties, we got a good one coming up here soon. AJ, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Oh, yes. Not long. Christmas is nearly here, guys. Not long to go. Santa's coming. It is 10 days exactly. So if you got any kids, lock them up because you are coming out for a Christmas party on the 21st to come and celebrate with us at the Scenes Party. And we are going to raise money for Make the Wish Foundation. And we're also going to have a pretty awesome time. So, yep, come along. Come and join us. That's 3 p.m. USA time. And yeah, it's 9 p.m. for us UK time, but we'll be up and proud because we will be celebrating Christmas period already.
I'm really looking forward to just spending some time with all of our friends. Obviously, we have Michael, chiming in on the comments, but the Christmas party will be a lot of actually bringing everyone in on camera, share a little bit of their story, share some holiday seasons greetings, sharing songs. It's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. And we're raising money for a great organization with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I'm really excited about, just spending some time with you, AJ, and all of our other friends, members of the Academy and otherwise, who are going to have a wonderful time with us. It's going to be great.
I'm certainly looking forward to it. And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing my first Christmas in with the Scenes Project and all of the artists at the Scenes Project as well, because I get to celebrate with my artists and your artists as well. Two for the price of one. It's going to be a great one.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to start off the music today, if that's all right with you. We've had some awesome submissions over the course of the weekend, and we are so excited. Remember, if you want to send in yours, you can send in submissions to the email address scrolling across your screen right now. All of you independent artists, we would absolutely love to play your music on this show and others inside of the Scene Projects world. So many shows, a lot more coming your way in 2026 as well. This song was sent in by a band called My Evil Robot Army, and I figured this is a great way to get the show started today. This song is Spiraling. All right. That was Spiraling by My Evil Robot Army. We had a comment from our good friends out in the Black Hills, Dirty Dog Productions. It said they were expecting something a little bit different. And I have to admit that so was I, but a great
I
little
was not expecting that. I'm sorry. Elon Musk's robots would have literally completely taken over that. That was just like, I don't know, organs. You know, like when you watch the movies before they spoke, and you just had someone sitting in front. Have you seen those? I know you're a bit like younger than me, but you might have seen them on the movies. There's someone like playing the piano. I was waiting for the singing to come in. And I was also waiting for some sort of like thrash metal or something like that because of the evil robots. But no, I wasn't expecting that. It's quite catchy. I quite liked it. That's the first instrumental that we've actually played on the show. You know, you were brave there to start with an instrumental. I'm very, very proud of you.
Yeah, that's because I have no idea what I'm going to play. There's zero vetting. That was the first time I've heard that song too.
Look, it's a professional show. This is not what we're meant to say, okay? We vet everything before it gets played, don't we?
Nope, send it in. We'll play it. Send it.
don't, don't,
Hey,
I don't want to
send
know
in your
what's going to get
shout out
said in
too.
now.
AJ will say it without doing any proofreading. I promise you.
God knows what we're going to get sent now. Seriously, it could be anything. Be like, I waited for something, then loved it, says Michael. I was the same.
I dig it. It was almost mesmerizing. I feel you guys. I love it, man. It's great. Speaking to Dirty Dog Productions, especially, y'all need to send me some songs. You got my email, you got my information. Send me some of your stuff. We'd love to play it, and all of those awesome artists that you guys are working with out there. Secret Veda, Jordan Truly, combined to make Truly Veda. We want to hear some new music, guys. So help me out. Send them in. We'd love to play them. This is what we do every single weekday. I missed AJ so much over the weekend. We're talking about doing the show 6 or 7 days a week and continue rolling them out. We've talked about bringing in some not necessarily contests, but maybe like a top 10 of the week and finding some
Yes,
ways
my mother. You're going to finally meet my mother. Look, I'm going to look. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. It was a really important sketch, okay, that you were just
That's
talking,
okay.
but my mother's
That's
on,
mom.
okay? And I finally got to introduce you to my mother. It's like, my mum, Patricia Fairby. Patricia, meet Bubba. Bubba, meet Patricia. This is my mother. You won't ever get rid of her now. She'll be all over your social media. I just want to give you a public health warning.
I am so happy to meet you, Patricia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your son and I have been having a blast doing this show for the last couple of weeks, sharing independent music, which is something that we're both so passionate about. And it's nice to have someone to co-host this. It's a show idea I've been kicking around for a while, but it's always been really hard for me to carry it by myself. I know I can talk a lot, but it's nice having someone else to bounce ideas off of and someone honestly out there to capture more music and to bring in something different. You know, our worlds and the people that we know are so different and so varied that's what makes this show good, is that we both come from different sides of the world physically, but different sides of the music world as well. So Patricia, so nice to meet you as well. I am thrilled to have here. And yeah, you guys, please. So I'll roll my email address out there again for everybody that doesn't know. Send in your submissions to this email address, or there is a form in the description of the show that you can fill out. If you fill out your bio information and things in there as well, you might get a blog write-up on the Scene projects, on our online zine, and lots of other great stuff. So we're doing everything we can to support independent artists. We'll feature you on our programs with the podcast and other things, and continuing to move this forward. And a big part of that is our Midwest Original Music Organization group, the Momos. You can find that on Facebook. It's over 850 strong now, which is totally unbelievable to me. And we just continue to grow and connect with artists and to help them. And one thing that we've been working on just today, actually, is a new offer from Phoenix Rise MGMT, which is our EPK offer. So for $25, you can get a professional EPK done and a social media audit along with that from our good friend AJ Waller, my co-host, and to help you get more gigs and to elevate yourself above the noise out there in this crowded music space. So AJ, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing with Phoenix Rise before we get into the next song.
What I've been doing with Phoenix Rise? Well, we've been doing lots lately, actually. We've had some people having EPKs built because they have new holiday releases like Michael Kaggle. So it's nice and exciting to do an amazing EPK to send out to the radio stations and to the podcast to get his album out. So it's been spread around the world as far as it can go. What else have we been doing with Phoenix Rise? I've got a young man with Asperger's syndrome, and this is a lovely story to tell you all on a Monday. He came to us a week ago seeking support to help him find a neurodivergent band because he could see on the stage every time he went out of his support worker, everybody playing music. And as a drummer, he really wanted to play. Over the weekend, a couple of his support workers have basically found him two guys who are lead guitarist and a singer, and he now has his own band. And I'll tell you what, for me as Phoenix Rise, I think this is an absolutely beautiful story. And the fact that he is literally now going to live his dream, go out and play, and we are going to be able to promote this guy and get him live on stage with his friends, and then also get in with the Danny's Association in New York. And by hopefully next year, we're going to enter him into his competition for hopefully sign up for a record label. So, watch this space. We've got a year to turn it around, but what a start. He's already found his two bandmates and they're already going to go and play live. So, yeah, Phoenix has been really busy. Thank you very much.
Great. And give you guys a little shot at in the comments on the YouTube channel and otherwise. I think you should be able to click this link, but just wanted to kind of highlight it here. There's the link for the offer. If you are an artist and you need a professional EPK done, Michael Cagle was in with the comment just before this. He did a great job on his. He did my EPK as well, which has helped me get onto several podcast interviews, a bunch of internet radio stations that have picked up my new songs from starts and ends. So yeah, AJ does a great job with the EPKs, and it's a really simple offer. It helps us a little bit. It helps to support what we're doing. We do so much for artists for free. I mean, 5, 6, 7 hours a week or more that we're spending just doing this show every week to get more exposure for independent artists. Little things like this help us to pay the rent, right? And to pay for some of the tools that we're using. So just a huge shout out to you, AJ. You do wonderful work. Obviously, you can find a lot of this stuff at thesceneprojects.com as well. And yeah, just awesome stuff, man. Really appreciate you. So you got some music for us. You had kind of mentioned one of your artists here. Why don't you go ahead and play us a song, AJ?
I'm going to play everyone Brett Ryder. I met this young man about 3 years ago, and he has grown as an artist. I remember doing your podcast, Brett, and basically a young man, very, very proud mom, wanting to make it into the music industry, wanting to be out there at the very, very top. Now, 3 years later, you are at the very, very top, winning your awards. We're going to see your picture in a minute, mate. Every single award show this year has had Brett Ryder right at the top. We see you on TikTok. We see you on all social media, and we are all incredibly proud of your career. You have done absolutely stunning. It's so nice to see over a 3-year period, this smiley face of yours, and all the mums want to like cuddle him and take him home. Okay, we're all proud of you, buddy. You deserve everything you've done over the last 3 years. A boy who's completely dedicated to his music, but also dedicated to so many charities throughout America. So, you deserve those awards, mate. So we're going to play Brett Ryder, Where I Belong. Hope you enjoy it. And we really know there's lots of things coming from this young man.
My heart of ecstasy, it's pouring out. from me, and again I'll give it to you. You wanna come in now and then, only when you're drunk and all alone in bed. So hope as you string me on, your noose is now in. You won't come in now and then, only when you're drunk, all alone in bed. So hope as you string me on, your noose is now where I belong. 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 Your noose is now where
That was Where I Belong by Brett Ryder. What a great song, and I couldn't agree with Dirty Dog more. That 90s 2000 vibe for sure. I was hearing maybe like some Smashing Pumpkins or Incubus in there. Very cool. Absolutely loved it.
Hey, I've got to be a good boy now because the missus is watching. I've just like looked over on my right hand shoulder and Vanessa's here. Hi Vanessa, how you doing? I'm being good with Bubba, honestly. While she's at the office in Torquay watching the Swans.
Well,
Hey.
fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in, Vanessa. We appreciate you, and we appreciate everybody, whether it's on my TikTok or anywhere across the interwebs that you're tuning in on Facebook. We've shared it in about 1 million groups on there as well, and on our YouTube channel, which we really would love to get you guys over there and subscribe at the Scene Projects. We have a goal to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We need about 60 more. So please, if you're watching today and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please, please, please do so. We are really excited to continue to grow over there. That is where we host our Momo meetups as well on Wednesdays, where we feature music industry professionals who answer a Q&A for the first half of the show. And then in the second half, we kind of transition into our Love Noise program, where we feature an independent artist. We play 3 of their songs. We get to know them and the stories behind the songs a little bit. And it's just a wonderful time live on YouTube every Wednesday, starting at 7 p.m. Central Time, US, the middle of the night over in the UK. AJ, when are we going to get you on there?
I was just thinking about that. Vanessa, you said you were staying in a hotel tomorrow night. So it might be tomorrow night if Vanessa stays away, because I might actually stay up. But, you know, this gives you another reason to stay away from me. I'm starting to get a bit of a
Well, it's
complex.
on Wednesdays, so
Well, so it won't be tomorrow then, will it? No, Vanessa, you're not having 3 nights, okay? That's a bit too long away from us all. Okay, so Wednesday night, Vanessa, you know, I might sneak out downstairs. Well, I'm sleeping downstairs anyway, man. But actually, I will. Yeah, to get myself in trouble. I forget that I'm on live. But yeah, Wednesday sounds quite cool. She's gone off now. She's left me. She's like, had enough. She's gone. I don't know if she's gonna come back again. I don't know what I said. I said you can have 3 nights so I can stay on it. I didn't say it that bad.
well, I know
Catch
that we're
up with
going
her
to
after
be
the
keeping you
show.
up late on December 21st. We have our Scene Projects Christmas party to help raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm so excited to take part in this year's festivities. It's going to be a wonderful time sharing music, sharing good season's greetings, and lots of time with all of our friends at the Scene Projects Academy. Can you tell us a little bit about the Academy, AJ?
Oh, of course I can. I enjoy the academy. It's great fun. Actually found as a new guitarist, actually. He's a gentleman called Gabe Silman. Well, he was one of our academy members about a year ago. Now, when Gabe left me, he was touring around America. Absolutely fantastic, amazing artist, rock, country singer. Um, but I was trialing through the internet the other day over the weekend, and he has written guitar lessons for free for all of his fans and all his family. And also, he's got a songwriting course out as well. So I've emailed him and Facebooked him because, see, I would love you guys to be taught by this guy because he's got a lot of independent music knowledge. So I have got hold of him. So that's another Academy member, and I'm meeting another one on Wednesday from the UK. I tell you what, there's just so much talent out there. There really is. I can't. They just keep coming. So yeah, let's keep building up this big academy, and let's help all of these independent artists get to where their dreams take them.
And that's such a big part of what we're doing here at the Scene Projects, and we're growing with Phoenix Rise and the Academy and group.thesceneprojects.com. And everything that we're doing is to build a community of creatives that can all help one another. Eventually, we hope to turn this into a tour. Right now, I'm in the process of planning a big national tour here in the U.S., swinging through some major markets like Dallas and Austin and Houston, New Orleans, Atlanta, Nashville. We are visiting as many as we can to make that physical connection as well. It's not just about what we can do online, but it's so much more than that. And I'm really grateful to have an opportunity to grow the teaching side of what we can do here with Phoenix Rise and through the Academy with some really great mentors like our good friend John Hart, whose birthday it is today.
Hey, happy birthday to you. That's it.
That's it. Yep. Happy birthday, John. We
Sweet.
appreciate everything that you've done for the Scene Projects Academy. And he's really built a great system for us to plug in other potential tutors and mentors into and to show them the way. John Hart is absolutely invaluable to what we've been building here. So special shout out to him today on his birthday. I'm sure he's out celebrating.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Today, but we appreciate you, John. I hope you have a great day. This next song, this one I have listened to, AJ, and I know you are absolutely going to love it. This is by a band called C, and they did this one featuring the Black Lights. This song is called Wait Till Morning Comes, and you are absolutely going to love it. It's got it's what the kids call vibey. You're going to love it. This is Wait Till Morning Comes by C featuring the Black Lights.
Yeah, good evening. I'm having a feeling it's finna be a time. And girl, you're looking finer than a cab sav. Where we headed, ain't finna be a line. It's some grown shit, baby, not a hashtag. Mommy, this ain't kid stuff. No cheap beer, big speakers and earplugs. Carry conversations over bass and don't hear much. 4 a.m. and salt coming out of your tear ducts. Nah, we done been there and seen that. Been spent like 3 racks, spilled with the sinners. And since I ain't been back, trying to eat good and drink better. Trying to talk about your dreams and your fears and you ain't sweater. Trying to dress to the nines for the hell of it and dance to some jazz like we never do it celibate. See you smiling as a new day dawning. Tonight was hella lit, but girl, just wait till morning. Come on.
If you think that it's on right now, wait till morning. Wait till morning comes. I'm trying to take you to the top somehow. Just wait till morning. Wait till morning.
Yeah, good morning. I see it in your eyes, it really was a time. Yeah, girl, you even finer with your makeup off. Yeah, I was buzzing, but I hope I wasn't out of line. I'm trying to build the foundation we can make it off. No L'Oreal, mom riding 30 plus, so the one night I just kinda dolazelle. I mean, it feels off, there's something missing with it. See, I need the kind of thing that would've fit a gimmick. Listen, late brunch with a pour over, third wave latte in the cold donut. Find a vibe and a line when we all sober, and if it fits, we commit, then we call Rona. Hey, I ain't thirsty, I ain't rushing, I just really need $1 million in the partner I can run with. I ain't playing, we can kick it, but the cake stay calling. Is you is or is you isn't, mommy, wait till morning, come on.
If you think that it's on right now, wait till morning. Wait till morning comes. I'm trying to take you to the top somehow. Just wait till morning. champagne. Can we do this every day if you like the way I flow? We'll do this on the low low. Don't mind if the whole world know. Yeah, I just wanna show you love what you're doing. Just keep it moving. Don't slow down. Don't get exhausted. Let your body do the talking. You know I never do the walking. Baby, come with me. Tell you later you will see. If you think that it's on right now, wait till morning. Wait till morning comes. I'm trying to take you to the top somehow. Just wait till morning. Wait till morning. Wait till morning. Just wait. If you think that it's on right now, wait till morning. Wait till morning. Wait till morning. Wait till morning comes. I'm trying to take you to the top somehow. Just wait till morning. Wait till morning.
Another great track from some really talented artists. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I came upon that track. It just showed up in the Google Drive one day. It happens. That's how we roll here. I never know what is going to happen. We have such a huge sphere of influence and what people bring to the table. So great track. That one's called Wait Till the
I'm
Morning
losing the
Comes.
social media. I'm losing the social media posts because they're going all over the place. Please send them into the show, everybody. Michael says, I can't rap to save my life, but I know when someone absolutely kills it. This is a great track from the rap to the great vocals. It's just terrific. Great compliment that is.
Yeah, Dirty Dogs. I couldn't agree more. The sax, man. The saxophone adds something incredible to just about every genre of music, right? There's nothing that it doesn't sound good on. I'm pretty stoked to see that one.
I
What
love a
a
bit of
great
sax.
song.
Do you know what? I want to say thank you to you guys for all joining us because this is what makes the Unsigned Spotlight show. You know, great guests who are actually giving good feedback to our artists as well because actually they need that. You know, they need a quality feedback from you out there, the public. So when we're playing them on a daily basis, please join us and let your artists know what you think of their songs. That's what makes them grow, and that's also what makes them bring us some more music to play back to you. So, loving the vibe tonight. Well done, guys. Not
Great
like him.
stuff.
Look, he's just up there. He's swatting flies tonight. What are you doing? Have you got a fly in the moon?
No, well, I'm
Or
trying
you
to
just
find out
like
who this actually is. Like people don't send
you know,
in shots and everything, so I have no idea what these people look like. Like I'm waiting to meet them in person and like, oh yeah, thank you so much for playing my song. And I'm gonna be like, who the hell are you?
dodgy DJs on a 90s night out, isn't you? No, the ones who like literally forget to play the next song and they're sitting there just like on like just staring up at the sky and everyone's ready to dance. And it's like, DJ, press the play button.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever been in
Oh
one of those
man.
situations? Did they let you out when you were a kid?
Sometimes.
Did you? Did you go to a school disco?
Did I go to what?
Okay. In England, they're called school discos. Okay. So when you end your school, I gather, what was your youngest school? So when you was a teenager, what was it called? Was it
Like
college?
middle school, high school. We had
High
dances.
school, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had dances. Okay, but you went to a dance. What sort of music was it? Disco music? Was it pop music? What sort of music was it?
Usually pop music and not great.
And was it like ours? Was it boys on one side of the group, girls on the other?
Yeah, I think that's pretty typical of high school dances, no matter where it was. Now, I
Okay.
mean, obviously the music that's being played at our dances with a decade in between us is a lot different, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm 39, AJ.
Yeah, whatever. Don't listen to him, everybody, okay? He said he's 39. He told me he was 43 the other day.
I did not. Oh,
uh,
so what do you
he is
got for us? I
39,
know you
really.
got a couple of great songs left. I'm interested to see which one you're going to play first.
I have. I'll tell you which one I'm going to play first. I am going to play Debbie Kelly and Dory Durfin because they have just literally come off the back of doing a song with Jesse, who is our songwriter. So the way I understood this one went was Jesse wrote this one through AI, and then it went to Kelly, Debbie, and Dory, but there was a slight twist to it. I don't think they kept to the original AI track. I know they sung the track, and I know they added to the lyrics. They didn't add to the lyrics, sorry. Jesse's done all the lyrics. But I know this one did go to a producer, and there was a squabble about the actual backing track because it was so good on the AI, whether or not the producer was going to change it or not. So this is the first time I've actually heard this, and I'm really excited to hear it. But Debbie and Dory, you do a great job with like doing duets for people. But well done, Jesse, for actually finding people to prove to everyone out there you don't have to be a singer or you don't have to play a musical instrument to be a music artist. You are a music artist in your own right. You are a great songwriter. And and time again, you find people to do your songs because they love your lyrics. So I'm very excited, okay? So, yeah.
So, interesting fact about Jesse's version is that we played it a few weeks ago when Jesse was our guest at our Momo meetup and on Love Noise. So, I have heard the original demo version of this one from Jesse, but I have not heard the version that we are about to hear today. So, I'm excited for this one.
I would be excited, but you've actually deleted it off the playlist.
How'd you do that?
No, I didn't do it. You were playing around going, that one needs deleted, that one. So you've deleted their song, which means I've got to get it back again. So talk to the audience and tell them about some other stuff what's coming up at the scenes while I download that one once again, okay?
Fine. I don't know why
Yeah,
it always
fine,
has to be
fine.
my fault. Hey, remember,
you
you can
deleted
send
it.
in your submissions. If you're an independent artist and you have music, you can send them into the email address scrolling across your screen right now. We are always in need of new music. We play over 30 original independent tracks every single week on our show. And eventually we're going to run out or I'm going to delete them all. So send us more. If you have an album, send them all. We will stack them up and put them in our archives and save them for later. And eventually we have plans of making a top 10 list of the week and to continue to grow this. And if we continue playing these songs, eventually people are going to get discovered and you could find your track or your next favorite track to listen to on this very show. So we appreciate you all tuning in. AJ, you got it dialed up now?
I've got it dialed up, but I think we should give you lot out there until next week. I want the top 10 in 2 weeks' time after Christmas. So just in the new year, 2026, we can start off that top 10, okay? So you've got a week to get your tracks in, and then we're starting the top 10. But yes, I have found Debbie's, okay? Here we go.
He gave his time, he gave his youth, while the world sang peace on earth. Missed a few Christmas mornings too, but he knew what freedom's worth.
Snow was falling in some foreign land. He prayed for home with a nervous hand.
She's home, but the war still plays in her heart on the holidays. But she still stands proud and tall for the brothers and sisters who gave it all. The gifts a veteran gives don't fit beneath a tree. They're found in every flag that waves and every soul set free. It's courage, it's love, it's the peace they fight to win. The gifts a veteran gives, so the world can live again. So when the bells ring Christmas morn and the children laugh where peace was born, say a prayer for those who serve. They give us more than we deserve. Gifts a veteran gives, you can't buy them in a store. They're freedom, hope and love, and so much more. From the heart of a soldier to the world they defend. The gifts a veteran gives never truly end. Merry Christmas to the ones who stood the watch, so the rest of us could dream in
That was Gifts a
Beautiful.
Veteran Gives, sung by Debbie Kelly and Dory Dupin, my new friends, and so grateful to know these two women and to know our songwriter, Jesse McAllister, who wrote that one. What a great rendition of that song by Jesse. That was really awesome.
You heard the original, so compare the original to like having it live sung with two live singers.
Well, the way their two voices go together really, really makes that track. And it's a lot simpler, using these AI versions. I think it was a lot bigger and more grandiose in the musical production side. But I like the simpler, just kind of the guitar track and really letting their voices shine. I felt like that was a much better, I feel like that was a much better rendition of the song.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? I'm really pleased for Jesse O. He's worked his socks off, in terms of his songwriting. And it isn't easy to try and find groups of people who will work over the internet without going into a studio and basically going with these like songwriters who are so talented. I see these posts day after day after day on social media about ghostwriters, about songwriters and collaboration. With the day and age where money's really tight for everyone, if you are a singer and you are a producer out there, do you know, grab the people like Jesse. You're going to be very surprised in relation to the quality you get in terms of songwriting, because I think he's one of the best. And I think, actually, I think people should just take the gamble. Go and find yourself a great songwriter, because they don't all have to be singers, or be producers. There's just some people out there who are just actually just good at lyrics.
And I think it really speaks to what we're growing. Then that's community. It's not just the academy. It's not just the Momo or the group.thesceneprojects.com. I mean, it truly is the community that expands through everything that we're doing. All of these artists, the songwriters, the mentors, all of it goes together to build something really beautiful. And everyone's trying to help one another. As the industry has completely sucked all the money out of it, we all still have the desire to create. And I don't think that's ever going to be taken away from us. And finding ways that we can collaborate with one another over the internet and to continue to make and create great music. That's really what this is all about. That's what the Scene Projects is about. And I know that is a big part of what you want Phoenix Rise to be as well. So it's really cool to see it in a short amount of time kind of come to fruition and to bring pieces like that to life. Jesse just wrote that song, and here it is
Absolutely
recorded.
amazing. Absolutely, mate. You know, I love seeing this. You know, you talk about Jesse doing his. You know, Jesse has now. I think that must be his third single that he's done. He's collaborated brilliantly over the last few months. He's worked with the Hope Music Foundation over in Uganda and got the kids to sing his song over the orphanage. You know, he's worked with Debbie. And you know, doing that song as well. So he's had a really busy year, and it just shows it's not just the outside of the academy; it's the inside of the academy working hard together as well to come up with new projects to show you what can be done. So absolutely fantastic. Well done, Jesse.
Yeah, and you're all going to have a chance to meet a lot of the members of the Academy, our mentors and tutors that are there, singers like Debbie and Dory, songwriters like Jesse McAllister, and belters like Michael Cagle, who I hope will be joining us. He's got a whole Christmas album that we'll be playing tracks off of. That'll happen December 21st, 3 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S., 9 p.m. out there in the U.K., where AJ is. We're going to bring all of our friends together. We're going to feature as many artists as we possibly can, and to bring some holiday cheer to everyone and to raise a bunch of money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, who shout out to a big Make-A-Wish Foundation supporter in John Cena, who just retired and had his final match in the WWE the other night. We had a great friend of ours who took her boys there, and her boy has actually gone viral now because he was shouting out at John Cena's opponent Gunther, and he's all over the internet now on TikTok, and that's actually
Oh my
good
God, that was him.
son.
Oh wow.
Yep, you can go
He
find
went
him
for him.
online. Yeah, incredible. He was really getting
Classic.
after Gunther, and you could see the announcer in the background kind of chuckling at him, and it became this really awesome moment. And what a great moment for a proud mother to see her son out there shit talking a professional wrestler.
Actually, weren't he? You know, you can see Johnson. Come on, John Cena's the GOAT. You know, he didn't tap out. Okay, he gracefully said goodbye to everybody. But your boy, your kid, I'll tell you what, Gunther was scared. Gunther was like, you know, did not know where to look because this little kid was after him. You know, he'd ruined his night, he'd ruined his dreams. How dare Gunther, you know, make Cena tap out, and he was basically ripping into him. Absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, that made the end of it so much better. And I know John Cena was very emotional last night, but I think he's gone off and he's rewatched that himself. He's absolutely like in stitches seeing his opponent getting ripped the way he did.
I have to get him on the show now. His mom, Charlotte, is a bartender at a bar that I've played at a handful of times over the years, and she's a wonderful woman and raising a good one. And I got to get him on the show.
Get him on the show this week. He's got to come on the show this week because he's viral. I'm sorry, I've seen him everywhere on TikTok.
You know what? I want to see if we can
everywhere.
get him on the Christmas show. I'm going to reach out to John Cena's to him personally on his Instagram or out there in the world. I'm going to see if we can't get John and our young friend on the show at the
that'd
same
be brilliant.
time. Yeah,
That'd
you
be
never
brilliant.
know.
We know
that we're raising.
we know that John Cena is the biggest supporter of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's had over 60 children that he's supported in his career. And he has got an award for the Make-A-Wish Foundation for being the biggest sports star out there in terms of having wishes granted from kids to go and visit him and see him and spend time with him. You know, he's been absolutely amazing, been a huge part of Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that would be absolutely brilliant if we could actually, that would finish my Christmas. I'm a big Cena fan, you know, so let's go Cena. I would love that.
I'm going to make it happen. We're going to find a way, even if we have to reach out through Make-A-Wish to have them get a hold of John and to make it happen. We're going to find a way. So make sure you're tuning in on December 21st and see what kind of magic we can make. This next song is
Ooh.
by a 2-time Grammy nominee who was just featured on the Scene projects. Cheryl B. Englehart is a wonderful woman who has been helping artists to expound on their career and to help other artists with her company In the Key of Success. She's also a very, very brilliant new age artist. This album that she had written this year is featured at the Grammys. And yeah, she nominated again, and she chose the Scene projects to come out and to talk about it. So I'm thrilled to share her song with the world. This is According to the Moon by Cheryl B. Englehart and her friend Jem. What a beautiful track.
OMG, I have got goosebumps. The hairs on my hands are just like, wow, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
She's such an amazing woman too. So I first came to know of Cheryl Englehart through Rick Barker and his podcast. Rick is the former manager of Taylor Swift, and he's been helping musicians for over a decade, independent musicians, to start their career with any number of mentorship and things that he's doing. He's written a couple of books, hosts the daily podcast. So I honestly, I fanboyed for the first time in the history of this. And I had Bill Payne, who's the co-founder of Little Feat, on my show very early on. But when I saw Cheryl's name on my calendar, I was just like, there's no way this woman who I not to put her on a pedestal, but she's so much further above it. And I had not reached out to her and her company, right? And it was thrilling to know that she found us and was absolutely ecstatic to come on our show. I would say that we've become friends now, and she's a big part, hopefully, of what we continue to build here. And having, Grammy nominees on our show is just absolutely thrilling to me in such a short amount of time. That's now our second Grammy nominee that we've had on the show. And hopefully a lot more of our artists that have been on, over 400 or 500 that have been featured on the Scene projects now. So hoping that the trend continues and we start to have more Grammy winners as well as nominees on the show. So beautiful track, Cheryl. Thank you so much for sending that one in.
Sure. Moment, okay, before we go, because I just realised what the time was. It's like an hour and 2 minutes in, and I've got one more track to play, everybody. But I've got a bit of a TikTok update for everybody. So on Friday, we were very nervy that TikTok was going to close for Phoenix Rise, as we could not find anyone to join us in the UK. But we have found people I should be sorting out tonight. So hopefully it looks so it's saved. And TikTok, thank you very much for getting your dates wrong. It's the 31st, so now I've got even more days, so I can actually catch up and find some people, okay? So there's not much of a panic, but I just want to say thank you so much to, if I say this wrong, he's going to kill me, okay? I will try very hard. To Lusty Blanc, you wanted an actual song tonight. I will look it up on YouTube and we'll keep it for the week, but if you can send it over on an MP3, it will sound so much better. You've given me so much love tonight and loads of hearts. So thank you very much, buddy. We will put that on there, okay? If you can send us an MP3, please like and follow the show. And give us a rose. Go on, you wanna. Okay, but like and follow the show and give us an MP3. And like all of you independent artists out there, 4 days, so that's, can't do my maths, 5, 10, 15, 20 songs left. That's about right. So 20 songs left and we'll fit it in there. There you go.
And you can send those submissions to the email address that you see crawling across your screen right now, or you can hit the form that's inside of the link to this. That's actually better because then we get a little bit more information from you and we can reach back out. And you never know when you'll see your name on a blog post from the Scene projects as well. AJ, we got one more song to play for the evening, afternoon, and then we got to get out of here. But what another great show.
It is, and I'm going to finish off with the granddaddy of them all. He's been very unwell this year, and he's a good friend of all of us. And we are so proud that you've got through your ill health and you're back on the country swing, okay? And you are singing the great songs and putting the great songs that are out for you. So a lot of love for Wolfie Milestone out there. He is somebody who we know and love in the independent scene. So a phone call from Wolfie would be great right now, but please give me a phone call over the Christmas period because we want you on the show, mister. Okay, so we're going to play letter or phone call. Phone call, please, on Christmas.
It's been so long since I left my hometown. I think I'll call and see if she's she's still there. I left her there, knowing well I would bear the shame. After all these years, knowing that I still care. Whoa, I'll write you a letter or make it a phone call. It helps me feel like a newborn child. Whoa, I'll write you a letter or make it a phone call. Then I'll be on the road to loving you. I'll sit right down and write you a letter and send it back to you with all my love. And then I'll try and call you on the phone. I'll pledge my love to you forevermore. I left your love, knowing what I would have to pay. The price of love, I should never have let you slip away. I know I hurt the one who I really love the most. Without your love, I can't stay here on the coast. Whoa, I'll write you a letter or make it a phone call. It makes me feel like a newborn child. Whoa, I'll write you a letter or make it a phone call. Then I'll be on the road to loving you. Then I'll be on the road to loving you.
And that'll do it for us with Unsigned Spotlight, our Monday edition. AJ, what a great show today was, as always. I cannot wait to do it all again tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow. We're looking forward to it. And I just see the John Cena email go as well, so I can't wait to hear. Can't wait for tomorrow to come. Join us quick. We want to know what's going on.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for all the comments. We appreciate everybody tuning in. This show is only a few weeks old, but we've had some great responses from our fans and from the artists themselves. So continue tuning in. Make sure you subscribe over on the YouTube channel for the Scene Projects. Help us grow over there and get our subscriber goal of 500 before the end of the year. Special shout out to all the artists that we featured today. And we'll see you all back here again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Time. And can't wait to see you. AJ, have a great night, buddy.
Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.